Today's worksheet, March 30th, is going to do a review of former concepts that we've covered in the past or that you've covered previously. So it's going to ask you to find the prime factors of the numbers. I'll do the first one for you so you can understand what we're talking about. This should be pretty easy. Some people call this a factor tree. Whatever you remember it as is fine. But what it's asking you to do is to get the numbers to all prime numbers. So what needs to be in these circles is all prime numbers. So you're going to look at 50 and say what times what gives you 50. And we know that 5 times 10 gives us 50. That's the common numbers you're going to think of. And 5 is a prime number, so it's already circled here. And then we have to break 10 into two prime numbers. So what times what gives us 10? So we'd say 5 times 2. So now we have 5, 5, and 2. And when you go down here to the bottom, it's going to say, ask you for the prime factors. You're going to say 5 times 5 times 2. And if you want to work that out, you would say 5 times 5 is 25, times 2 would be 50. That's how you do your prime factorization factor trees. Make sure that all these numbers that show up in the circles, prime numbers means that they cannot be divisible by anything but themselves and 1. So they are small units of numbers. You should not have a 10 or a higher number that can be divided by other numbers in here. So make sure you're looking at prime numbers.